What's up, AG?
What's up, Thrill? How you doing, bro?
Boy, it's good, man. Here we are, man. NBA is running wild right now. We want to welcome all of our AG and Gates Hoop Dreams fans out there. Listen, this is another NBA update, but we're going to add something extra special. We're going to give you some storylines, too. But AG, man, there's so much going on in the league. There's so much to talk about it. OKC,
Yeah,
are they a runaway favorite to win it all?
yeah,
Memphis, they're out of it. Do they dismantle that team? I mean, what's next for them? What's
yeah.
missing? And can they figure it out before it's too late? Lakers, Minnesota. Man, if the Lakers are knocked out, what does LeBron go from here? And the question become, is it time? That means it's time for what? Time to hang it up.
Hang it up,
Ant-Man, my goodness, taking the throne by storm. I mean, he
man.
is literally, one by one, knocking out the old guard. And what can we say about this Warriors-Houston series? Regardless of the outcome of this series, this Jimmy Buckets and Steph Curry is serving up they are serving up something sweet. And this is just, they reckon with, to be reckoned with, these dudes are doing it. Bucks Pacers, come on. Greek Freak. Man,
New
now that they
York and
out,
Detroit.
now that they out, we'll jump into it. Does he owe Milwaukee anything or can he walk? This New York, Detroit, man, has Cade Cunningham established himself as one of the new faces of the league, or do we need to see some more? And how good can this Detroit team get? And is there a resurgence of Detroit basketball? Who knows? It might be. And of course, the Denver Nuggets Clippers series. Have the Nuggets figured it out? Kawhi? Question mark. What is going on? And of course, man, Miami. Are they in trouble? After the smackdown by Cleveland, where do they go from here? Does Pat Riley and the Heat culture need a new look? Boston
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Celtics, Orlando Magic. Man, can any team really compete with Boston in a 7-game series? Orlando, similar to Detroit. Houston, young teams, but need more time and consistency to be a legit threat to win a title. And of course, Hoop Dreams fans, we're going to give you our takes on who's going into the next series. Pacers, Cleveland, Boston, OKC are waiting their opponents. So
Yeah,
there's so much to talk about. But man, let's jump into what took place not too long ago. This Cleveland, Indiana series that's getting ready to come up. I want to start here first,
uh-oh.
simply because I know I'm jumping into, because this is Sunday, May 4th, when they play. And yes, we'll talk about the other things, but I want to start here first simply because of this, man. These two teams here, my question simply for you is this. Who are you giving the advantage to in that series?
I got to give it to Cleveland. Just because you know what I'm saying, they was tops in the East. They changed everything around, but I don't know about this Indiana team, man. Like they streaky, man. They streaky.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen two teams, and maybe this is just the new NBA, where you don't necessarily got a 1A guy, you got a lot of 1B guys
1B guys.
that's getting it done out there? Because I don't see like a definite superstar on either team. But they match up so evenly. At every position, they got somebody to battle each other, man.
And they got them coming off the bench too. Like you sub one out, like another 1B guy, like you just said, subs right in, and they don't miss a beat.
So could this come down to, and this is my thought on it, could this come down to who's the better coach? Not necessarily who are the better
Mm.
players.
Who over there? Kenny Atkinson, and man, Kenny Atkinson turned that damn team around, bro.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. I don't know. I don't know. But
What I was gonna ask you, what did you think about? Because I just do. I'm sitting here watching the game last night, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, I want to see Milwaukee at least extend the series. Dude, I did not see this collapse coming within 40 some seconds.
first of all, man,
The boy Gary Trent went off.
I feel
And I'm
sorry for
like,
Gary Trent. Feel sorry for
oh
Gary
my
Trent Jr. I feel
God.
sorry. I feel sorry. I feel sorry. Because here's the thing you got to look at, man. If Gary Trent don't do what he do in overtime, it's not even a game
They
anymore.
blowed out. They blowed out in
man.
regulation.
Man, I mean, but as an athlete, and I just got to put it out here, man. There's nothing more heartbreaking than when you personally have contributed to the defeat of your team.
Team.
I mean that, like as an athlete, man, you got this. This is why athletes got to be super mentally strong, because it's gonna take a lot to get over this. And I know his teammates are gonna do the right thing when they go in the locker room and say, "Hey, man, that play didn't cost us the game," but in reality, it did.
Right.
Those plays cost you the game. You lose a 7-point lead with 40 seconds to go, and you are responsible.
Hey, when old boy Nimhard came down, like when they went up, when he hit that other three, and I think it was like 117 or something like that. They let Nimhard just come down and walk into that three.
Walk into
and
a three.
He shot it from deep, Will.
It did deep. Because truthfully, when he shot it, I was like,
Was
I don't
that
know
a
if that's
good
going-
shot or not?
right. I thought that was. I'll be honest with you. I thought that was one of them shots where he like, oh, this game over anyway. So let me just put it up.
And then after they go down, and I think Giannis tried to do something or whatever. That damn kid Tyrese Halliburton said, "Well, let me get some of this." Dog, I'm talking about he was walking to the hole like,
Well,
layups.
Here's the thing: Halliburton playing with a different fire right now. Because I don't know if you saw the report that came out of the NBA players. They've chosen who's the most overrated player, and Halliburton was number 1 on that list by his own peers as being
overrated.
Being the most overrated.
Get out of here,
player in the
I
league.
See that, Will.
Yes.
Get out of here.
His own peers picked him.
Well, I know. I mean, it had to be outside of his teammates.
Well, clearly, but I'm just saying.
Indiana don't think he's overrated.
No, not at all. But I'm just saying. But for the majority of the league to think that you are the most overrated guy, so he's playing with a different fire, with a different level. As a matter of fact, he tweeted out after the win. He says, "Overrate that." So there's some fire there.
Oh, he threw something out. He threw something back at him.
In other words, not to take nothing away from our guys, but he do want all the smoke. He want all the smoke.
I want to give a shout out to our boy Dame Time, man. Sorry that boy went down like that. We never want somebody to, a season. I mean, I don't even know how quick can he come back from Achilles. Will.
Let me tell you something. I do know. I've torn my Achilles, so I know.
I do know.
So everything that Dame went through. Listen, when people ask you what is that like, an Achilles tear is kind of like, have you ever popped a rubber band?
Yeah, I got one on right now.
So if you pop that rubber band, how it would flail, that's an Achilles tear. That thing that when you stretch it and it comes back together, is no longer there. So you literally are walking on a foot with no support. It's just dangling.
It's just dangling.
So even if you pick your foot up, your foot is literally like this. It's just dangling. And the thing is, when it pops, you know right away because it sounds like a gunshot.
You serious?
And you're the only person in the building that hears it. But it sounds as loud as a gunshot. You literally turn around asking people, did you hear that? And so, man, I'm with you, man. Sending nothing but love and respect and honor to him because the road back, especially when you're a little older, the road back is a little bit tougher. But
Yeah.
let me throw this at you, AG, as we into these NBA playoffs. OKC, are they the runaway favorite to win it all?
I think they're the runaway favorites to make it to the Western Conference Finals. I'm not I'm not sold on them winning it all. Like, I mean, y'all got a chance to get to the Western Finals, and you got a chance to come out of that. I don't know who they gonna play, but I mean that West is just bunched up with all. You never know who gonna have a good night, man. You see what Jamal Murray did?
I see what he did, but
Said I
who
see
can
what he
who
did.
can right now? I mean, clearly OKC has been the best team in the league all year long. They've won 68 games this year. I mean, that's yeah. I mean, these
70 something.
yes, they are so legit. And Shy is just, if he's not the MVP this year, I'm boycotting the league next year. That's how much I believe that dude should be the MVP because he
give him the trophy now. You
yes,
saying?
give him the trophy. Why are we waiting? Give him the trophy because, and I get it. The Joker clearly would be worthy of it because a
Yep.
big man averaging a triple double.
Come on,
But
man.
I'm going this way. When you win 68 games, you average over 30 something points a game. You have the most 50-point games, the most 40-point games, the most 30-point games. Oh, yeah. And he plays defense too.
Yeah.
You got the best record in the league, you're the MVP. He's the best player on the best team, and he should be the MVP. Speaking of OKC, you know they beat Memphis. They put them out. What's this mean for the Grizzlies, man? It's because, you know, at one point, the Grizzlies was like all of these other young teams, like
they
was
right there. They was knocking on the door.
knocking on the door. And now, ever since Ja situation,
Yeah.
they've been kind of going a little backwards.
Yeah.
Do you think the organization should consider a reboot, or is that too early to think about that?
I think it's too early to think about it because those guys is still young. Bane, Ja, and the big kid. I think if you do anything, don't move those guys. You know what I'm saying? I think you have to do some. You have to do some finagling, something there, because they not as deep. What happened to Marcus Smart?
They're not deep. Well, here's the thing. First of all, Marcus Smart is getting outplayed by Scottie Pippen Jr. That's what happened to him. Scottie Pippen Jr. said,
big up to Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yes.
Man.
He said, "Give me the rock." He said, "I'm better than that dude," which he is right now. He is better. I mean, I love Marcus Smart, tenacious defensively, but I'm gonna continue to say this: there's a reason that Boston traded him. There's a reason.
Was he not that floor general that they needed?
I don't even know if it had anything to do with him being that floor general, but I do think Memphis is going to have to make some changes. I think they need a little bit more veteran leadership over there. You know, ever since Derrick Rose retired, you know, I just think when you have a star player, whoever's your star player, whatever position they play, you need, if they're young, you need some veteran leadership in that locker room that can give them perspective. Not always telling them what to do, but give them some perspective. And as great as Ja is, as great as Jaren Jackson Jr. is, as great as Scottie Pippen Jr. is, most of what they're doing is learning on the fly. They just out there hooping. You know this as well as I know this. When you got that veteran leadership in front of you, you walk into a system that knows how to win, that knows how to perform, that knows how to overcome. And so you watching it, and then it becomes a part of you. Lakers, Minnesota. If the Lakers are knocked out, what does this mean for LeBron, man?
you know how LeBron is, savvy dude. He don't make no quick decisions. Um, you know, he understand Luka there. You know, I think he'll go on vacation and just chill. He won't make no quick decisions because that's LeBron. He premeditates everything. The boy knows how to maneuver certain things in the media to get them to steal. And just think about it. If he get knocked out, we gonna be still talking about LeBron in the media, some way, somehow. I guarantee
Absolutely,
you.
absolutely. So it's not about his presence. I think LeBron presence is well established, but the question becomes, being the age that he is, and I think what he's doing at his age is incredible. Matter of fact, man,
Miraculous.
Everybody that's 40 should be saying to themselves, "I still got a chance."
I still got a chance. Let me go get on this treadmill.
That's right. That's right. But what I'm looking at is, man, the way that the league is trending. These young dudes are getting better every year. Can the Lakers get any better than what they are right now?
Shit, well, you always can get better. I mean, you can look up and some fall in your lap. I'm not sure, but LeBron did look. I ain't gonna say, like everybody get tired, and he looked tired in that fourth quarter. Like
I'm just gonna throw it out there since you don't want to address it. I'm gonna force you to address it right now. Is LeBron James? Is he too old?
No. I ain't never seen a 40-year-old man move the way he moved.
He moves great. Then let me throw this one at you. Since he's saying he's not too old, can LeBron James continue to play a leadership role the way that he's been playing, where he's giving you 26, 8, and 8, and win games with the Lakers team with these young kids, because they're not getting an opportunity to truly develop now? Will he be able to win?
I think I'm gonna say yes, because I think in LeBron's mind, I think personally deep down, I think he want to do a Tom Brady. I think he want to get one more and then ride off into the sunset, G.
He might want to get one more.
I think that's what I know is burning in him to get one more.
But how does he do that? The young guys on that team, people keep saying the Lakers ain't got no help. The reason they ain't got no help is because them young dudes can't develop the way that they need to develop, because now that they got Luka's going to take 65% of the shots. LeBron's going to take about 30% of the shots, so that leaves you with 5% hanging out there for the rest of the team to develop and get better. How do you win? How do you compete?
Well, I ain't gonna say that. I mean, you gotta give it to them two guys, Luka and LeBron. They do pass the ball. They are great, tremendous passers, bro. I mean, you gotta get Gabe, Vince. These dudes, y'all gotta make shots. These dudes get double teamed, man.
But you see what you're saying? Gabe Vincent, who's a point guard, but he has to sit in a corner and wait for Luka and LeBron to pass him the basketball.
Okay, be ready and catch the ball and shoot. Connect. Be ready, catch the ball and shoot.
But look what you're forcing them into. Look what you're forcing them into. They're not playing their game. They're playing LeBron's game. They're playing Luka's game.
Well,
what if Gabe Vincent gets the rebound? He wants to go coast to coast to score. He's on the bench.
The way they play, they use those two guys as the point guys to run the floor to offense.
That's my point. You got two slow dudes, because neither one of them ain't moving like they used. I mean, Luka's 25 and run like LeBron.
Hey, Will, what'd you say? They got two slow dudes. Slow motion coming up.
Slow motion.
Play two.
And you got a team full of young dudes on that team that want to get up and down the court. How do you win like that?
I didn't like what JJ Redick, how he played that them guys. I mean, you got to play them guys. You got to come on, man. You got to rest these guys. You got to connecting them in. You got to give these dudes some confidence, man. You know what I'm saying? They just can't be sitting out here hoping that these two dudes is gonna bring us to the promised land. No, man. It take a team effort, man. You see the depth that Boston got. You see the depth of these other teams when they substitute guys. Man, dudes be ready to come in. Like, I know my role. I'm finna come right in. You know what I'm saying? Do what I'm supposed to do. Get crazy out here. I'm gonna just muck it up. Until I may have 6-10 minutes. So I'm gonna do everything in my role for them 10 minutes. So
but
when I
this
come
also
out,
shows you the inexperience of J.J. Redick coaching his first year. You playing these two dudes matter of fact, that whole starting five, you played them the whole second half, and you don't even give them a break. So again, how can you win? And I'm not saying that this is his formula. I'm not even saying that what J.J. Redick did was wrong. What I'm saying is the Lakers, seems to me, that they're never positioning themselves to win with this formula that they're using right now.
Yeah.
Because as long as LeBron James has to give you 26, 8, and 8 to win.
Well, shit, giving you that just to stay in the game.
Well, how about this though? The whole fourth quarter, that dude was so tired he didn't even score.
He didn't even attempt. Did he attempt a shot?
Took one shot. Took one shot. Took one shot. But that's the old dogs. What about this young dog out there, man? They calling him Ant-Man. Ant-Man, listen, he's taking it by storm, man.
They finna win that series, bro.
Really?
I think they finna win that series because that whole team has woke the hell up. That damn Julius Randle, he has arrived. This is the I've never seen this guy play this way.
Well, interesting enough, this is the New York Knicks Julius Randle. See, when he first got there, when he first got in Minnesota, I think he was hurt. Because remember, even with New York, he didn't finish the year with them, and that's when Jalen just took off. But now he's fully healthy. He's a beast, man. I mean, he's an old guard type of power forward but he can handle it from the outside. I mean, he's a beast.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
Remember Rodney Rogers?
Yep.
Physical, left-handed.
But a better
shooter than Rodney.
Because he can shoot the three.
Yes.
He can step out and shoot the three. He's a better ball handler, too. Like, he can put it on the floor. He can get the rebound. Cross.
Yeah.
He can go straight to the bucket. People forget. This is the team that went to the Western Conference Finals last year.
Dude, I ain't even mentioned the McDaniels boy. Where the hell did he come from?
Been there all year. You know what I love so much about him? Man, that joker ain't got no fear.
He's like, I ain't scared.
Listen, he takes shots. I go like, oh, that's an Ant-Man shot. He like, no, that's my shot. Listen, and what I love is, man, their chemistry, their makeup is so good that they got something at every position, even bench-wise.
Every position.
Even bench-wise. When guys come off the bench, they know they roll, they know what to do. And defensively, I'm just going to say this, man. That thing on Ant-Man is a dog, offensively and defensively, man. That joke out there guarding LeBron James, man. Pushing him.
Like, checking him, like elbow checking him, like as he running down the court. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? He trying to get in his head.
Is that not what I told you? He's dismantling the old guard. He already took KD out.
Yeah.
Now he's going at LeBron.
Going at LeBron, right?
He's like, listen, y'all time has come and go. There's some new sheriff in town. And he's saying his name is Ant-Man. So I will say this, man. I hope the series isn't over. I would love to see it go 7. I just don't know if the Lakers can come back being down 3 games, man.
Yeah,
I would
I, I
love it.
don't, I don't think as much as I love Luka, Lakers, LeBron, I got to be realistic on how good these guys are playing. Everyone knows they role. It's easier for the coach to coach them
Oh,
because
absolutely.
every player knows they roles. Like,
Absolutely.
I mean, dude, you got the general over there, man. Mike Conley still hooping, G.
Mike Conley got to be 105.
Oh my God, that left
Hey,
hand looks so sweet, and he releasing
hey,
that motherfucker.
listen.
Now,
Mike done had a long career, man. Mike done had
man,
a long
ain't nobody
from
talking about how long he been
from
in the league.
man from Memphis to Utah. I
Dude,
mean, this is man.
hey, hey,
But
I know Greg Oden looking at him like, man, man, why you ain't give me some of your career?
man, listen.
I get
What about this Warriors Houston series? This thing is just crazy. First of all, man, I want to get some love to Steph Curry just right now, man. The chef is cooking. Like, dude, people forget Steph Curry ain't a young pup either,
37, ain't
man. And getting man, let me tell you something. He is seasoning with age. You look at Steph's body; he's gotten stronger. Remember, Steph used to be this little old thin
he? Yep.
athlete. Steph he
Yep.
done got muscles. He
Some
done
definition.
yeah,
Yeah.
he done built his body up, wiser. At first I thought when they made the trade, or when decided, Klay Thompson decided he didn't want to come back, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this might start to be looking like a rebuild for. They might be looking to, but Steph held on, and they sent the right dude over there to give them what they
Yeah.
needed.
They sent the right guy, dog. They went out and got the right
Man,
guy.
that Jimmy buckets, man. You heard what Draymond said, right?
What'd he say?
Draymond was like, listen, man, I heard a playoff Jimmy. He said, but I just thought, everybody got, their own take on it. He said, but I saw it up close and personal. He said, I'm here to tell y'all, it's real.
It's for real.
he said, man, he said, playoff Jimmy is different.
Now,
Yeah.
what? I mean,
Wait, man, this dude is different, man. Listen, I was asked this question at the barbershop because, man, you got to always have a barbershop conversation.
mm-hmm.
And they were saying, who are the best two-way players out there? And I was in there arguing, saying, listen, as long as Jimmy Butler playing basketball, he going to always be on that list. That joker, he is just that dude, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know where you put Jimmy. Like, I don't know if Jimmy is a superstar, megastar, all-star. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of them dudes that can fit any situation you put him in.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you need him to be an all-star, he'll be an all-star. You need him to be a
All-star.
superstar, he'll be a superstar. If you need him to be a megastar, he'll be there. But then that joker has the ability, I can play second fiddle to Steph Curry.
Right. Like, who does that?
Right.
Jimmy Bucket does it.
Man, he's like, I can be whatever you need me to be. Like, he's like, I'm that great.
Damn,
Shout out to Jimmy Butler and
But
the Marquette Golden Eagles. Much
Yeah.
love. Much love.
yeah. Hey, but in that game, I mean, just in that series, they was tripping on talking about the Green Boy. How can you go from 38 one night and come back the next night and have 9? What is that? Is Udoka playing him different? I mean, how can he? Where's the confidence level in that? Like, you should be able to build off of that. Where the vets at on Houston, feeding this kid? Like,
I was getting ready to tell you. That's what I was getting ready to say. Goes back to what I was saying earlier. When you got young superstars like that, man, they need mentorship, discipleship in there in the locker room with them. There's no reason why this kid, like you said, had dang near 40 the one
Yeah.
game and hadn't gotten over 10 in the last 3 games.
3 games.
Somebody needs to tell him, hey man, listen, you that dude. But see, we also got a culture now where people don't even want to tell you that anymore because they're like, I want you to get a big head. I don't want you to think, you more than that. And I'm the opposite. If you're
Yeah.
the dog, I need you to be the dog. If you grade A1, I need you to be grade A1 because what I'm telling you is right now, man, in order for us to win, in order for us to be great, you got to be great. Man, we
Yeah.
support you. We riding with you.
Yeah.
Somebody need to be telling Jalen Green that, hey, man, you are that dude.
We got to give Udoka a good some props too because he went over there. You know, the boy done changed their whole culture and got that
Oh,
team playing well.
absolutely.
You know, Udoka definitely deserves some credit.
Oh,
So big ups to Udoka, man.
absolutely. They must see TV. Don't get me wrong. Listen, right now, man, the way the league is trending, you got Detroit, you got Houston, you got OKC. I mean, these young teams, like if I'm got the Cavs, you know, Boston still sitting there. Like if I'm the league, I'm really happy. Like right now, man, the NBA playoffs, it's living up to its billing. I mean, these dudes out here balling. I mean, I don't know why we can't get this during the regular season, but these dudes, well, except for Miami, we'll talk about that in a minute. Because,
Yeah.
you can't be getting beat by 40, 50 points. Come on, man. No. Oh, listen, I'm about to pull a Charles Barkley, man. He can't be getting beat like this, man. Not on national TV, man. Where your heart at?
They ain't even want to get on the flight.
Man, that's crazy. But let me throw this at you, man. This Bucks Pacers series, Pacers beat the Bucks. Question for you right now. Greek Freak. He's helped them win a championship. Does he owe Milwaukee anything else, or should he look to change his address for next year?
Well, first, no, I don't think he owed them anything. He's given everything of himself to that organization. Like you said, brought them a championship. I mean, I know Giannis not gonna make no quick decisions. It's slim out there now of where he could go. I mean, if you did want to leave, you got to go somewhere where their team is competing for championship, and all they need to do is add in a little Giannis, and we there. You see what I'm saying? Like if it's not that type of situation,
There's
then
some
I don't leave.
there's some situations out there that could. I'll put it to you like this. I believe that Giannis is a franchise changer, all by himself. I just think with the Milwaukee Bucks, I don't know if and when they're going to get enough to ever compete again. Dame will not be back next year. At least not enough. If he does come back, he will not be back enough to really help them do anything significant because they still gonna have the same team.
Don't have the same team, right? Right.
And I'm looking at Giannis. When you're averaging this is his average right now for the playoffs for this series he was in. Over 30 points, over 15 rebounds, and over 10 assists, and you still losing.
Still losing.
And you still losing. You know what that tells me? You ain't got enough help. If you averaging a triple-double and y'all still losing, you ain't got enough help. And where do you get it from? Where do they go? And don't get me wrong. The team that they had out there last night, I was like, these dudes kind of decent. Doc Rivers, shout out to Doc. Because to have to coach a team that's been depleted, you lose Dame. That's 25 points gone.
Gone immediately.
Gone. And you got to look on that bench and say, man, do I got at least 5 guys combined that can give me 25?
All y'all going to pay 5 minutes now.
That's
I got
right.
to put y'all in. One come out. The other one got to go in. That's how I'm going to get my 25 points from all 5 of you guys.
And you the Greek freak. And you looking at the future of your career. You've already helped them accomplish the mountaintop. You got them a championship. Would it be selfish of him? Be like, hey, appreciate everything y'all done, but I got to look out for me now.
This game is a business. And if that's a business decision that Giannis makes, you have to roll with that. You know? I mean, y'all paid him a handsome sum. And that man delivered a championship to you guys.
Hey, all he got to do is just follow the path of old Lou Alcindor.
Easy. Hey, I know Chicago would want him.
Oh, listen,
I know your Bulls would take his ass in an
yes,
instant. They'll
listen,
deplete the whole squad.
listen. Don't even get me talking about the Bulls, man. I don't even want, that's another episode. That's another
That's
episode.
another episode.
They
This
over
guy.
there extending contracts for guys who ain't even played in the last 10 years. So I don't even want to talk about the Chicago Bulls right now. But I am going to say this. Would it be interesting that Giannis ends up in a Lakers uniform next year? Because truthfully, there's only
Stop
a few
teasing me
people
like
on that team. LeBron will definitely be there. Luka definitely be there. And I hate to say this, but Bronny will be there next year too. But everybody else on that team will be expendable to get the Greek freak in LA. That's why I said follow Lou Cinder. Go to LA. First of all,
If I don't, just the look of that, I couldn't even picture that. I mean, I understand. Yeah, they had AD, but damn, let me picture another seven. Let me picture this 7-footer who can take it off the. I got it. Y'all get out. Y'all go run.
let me tell
catch
you
up.
something. That will be the first time, well, second time in LeBron's career, because this was the first time where he's not the best player on this team. LeBron
On
will
this
go from
team.
1 to 3
To 3.
because that dang on man. Woo!
Ooh.
But let me digress on that because I'm getting too happy because I actually want to see him leave. Maybe simply because, man, I just feel like
Yeah.
he needs a bigger market. That's all I'm saying. He just needs a bigger market, man. So whether he go to Chicago, LA, New York, he needs a bigger market. He's big time.
Yeah.
He needs to be someplace else.
For
But
a guy
speaking
that-
of big markets,
Mhm.
this New York, Detroit, again, Cade Cunningham, first of all, should be all NBA second or third team this year. I think he will be. But has this kid established himself as one of the new faces of the league? Or do you think we need to see a little bit more from him?
No, Cade has he's put the league on notice that you got to deal with me. You got Ant-Man over there in the West Coast. You got me over in the East, and I didn't open the door to let y'all see what you're gonna be getting for the next 3-4 years on the daily.
You know what's so scary about this dude, man? I don't even think, as great as he's playing, I don't even think he's tapped into his potential yet. Like,
No, he haven't. He haven't. He just playing off. I think he just playing off his confidence and just raw talent, bro.
I mean, and like this dude, man, I mean, he can get a bucket whenever he wants to.
Left or right hand.
Left
It don't
or
matter.
right hand, don't matter.
He does, and I'm talking about he finishes in traffic.
I'm trying to figure out how in the world is this the same Detroit team last year that could barely win a game,
Right.
and now they're the 5th seed in the East.
In the East.
They weren't even good enough to make it to the play-in last year.
Just to think
Are
of
we
that.
seeing a resurgence of Detroit basketball? Are the bad boys? Is this the new bad boys? Because they come with that mantra right now. Is this the new bad boys? Are they back?
I think it's a little bit too early to say are they back. I think they just then made the organization and the franchise and the Detroit Pistons fans like they've been able to exhale like, oh, okay, now we out of the basement. You know what I'm saying? Now we can start building the tracks to this thing. Now we got a cornerstone young guy. Now let's build on to get on this. I think it's too early, but they have said that we are out of the basement now, and we finna make that transition to get to the 3 or 2 or the number 1 team in the East next year.
Well, I'll tell you this though. These jokers got heart. These jokers out here battling and they fighting. Truth be told, they got cheated out of that last game because they
Oh yeah,
really
they
should
got
be
cheated.
up in it. I mean,
Yeah, they know that
they should
one
be
got
up in
away.
this year. Yeah. I just when I watch this team play, I go like, man, the future of the league is good, man. It's always that transition period when the old guys begin to
To descend.
yeah, you don't
Yeah.
know because you're like, man, who could be that dude? But I really think that there's going to be faces of the league.
Yeah,
Like I
gonna be
think you're
several.
going, yeah, I think you're going to have an
Gonna be
Ant
several.
Man, a Jason Tatum, a Cade Cunningham, Shai Gillis Alexander. I think you're going to have many faces of the league, and I think this is probably the way that the NBA really wants to go, as opposed to having one guy kind of chokehold the league in a sense.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's funny because, well, it's not funny because he got hurt, but I mean, I hate that he's not playing. Like he's still the Ivy boy. Remember,
well, he's hurt right now. James
Right,
is hurt right
that's-
now, so I think
So
that team. That's what I'm saying, man. That team is being built to win.
yeah, not no just can compete.
No, they're built to win. I mean, they got it, man. They got bruises over there that rebound and fight. They got scorers on the wing. I mean, this
You got Beasley shoot like he got a chip on his shoulder still. Like
absolutely
y'all
does.
don't think I can shoot? Okay, watch this.
absolutely does. Absolutely does. I mean, he's looking like. I mean, that's what's making this league so good.
I think Orlando, they have to get a new coach. I don't like the way he did not play my guy, the Anthony kid.
Oh,
You
what's
know,
called?
you just can't do that. You know, the guy saved you one game, and he comes in, and then you don't play him. You know, nothing. I think he played him like 3 minutes, and he never
Yeah.
played again, bro. I was like, what the hell happened?
That's one of the toughest parts of being an NBA player is when that coach doesn't have the confidence in your ability. There's nothing really you can do to get around that, no matter how well he's probably playing in practice. Like if they believe that you can't fit their system, fit their style, fit their play,
Yeah.
you'll get a game here or there. So I do, man. I'm with you, man. I feel sorry for Anthony. I thought that when they picked him, he was part of where they were heading. But now, man, he might be looked to get traded next year.
Yeah. To be, I mean, I would if I was him. I'm talking to my agent. Like, yo, this dude is stifling my growth.
Growth. I mean, let's be honest. Playing with his money.
Yeah.
If you can't get on the court, and I really believe this. They're better this year. But if you can't get on the court and you play for a bad team, where else you gonna go where you gonna make some real money? That dude can play. That kid can play. His pedigree, man. Greg Anthony.
Yeah.
His daddy was a beast. That kid can play, man. He just needs the right situation.
Because the thing about it is that Anthony's just not one of those point guards that just shoot it from outside. He do mid range. He go to the rack. He try to dunk on you. He do all that.
He's doing everything he was doing in North Carolina, and that's why they picked that kid. Man, let's jump into this Nuggets and Clippers, man.
Yeah.
We got a few more to jump on, but my question for you is, man, have the Nuggets figured it out? And what's up with Kawhi, man?
The Nuggets have figured it out. You can never count out a team that won a championship. They just, just go through. They just had a coaching change. It's sometimes the season can get mundane. Guys get hurt and stuff like that. But those guys, I'm not worried about Denver. Denver, whoever they play, they will make it interesting. And what was the other?
So you saying you got? I'm saying, and what's up with Kawhi? Like,
and Kawhi.
Yeah.
Kawhi didn't came back. He didn't dusted himself off, and he like, give me the rock. James is doing what James do. You know what I'm saying? So shit. I mean, I can't believe that damn shot he did, and then your boy come out of the sky on a tip dunk game winner. I don't think since Dwight Howard did that shit on Tim Duncan.
Man, that was crazy, wasn't it? That was crazy, man. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you this too, though, man. That's a tough loss. That was a tough loss for the Clippers, man. I think, see, them the kind of losses that can take you out the rest of the series. They back in Denver. They didn't know what to do. You know, their mind was probably already on Game 6. You know, listen, man, let's get these picks in. Listen, we got the teams already moving on. The Pacers are moving on. Cleveland has moved on. Boston has moved on. OKC clearly moved on. Teams remaining. Lakers, Minnesota. Who you got?
I got Minnesota.
Denver Clippers. Who you got?
I got Denver.
New York, Detroit. Who you got?
I want Detroit.
Warriors, Houston. Who you got?
I got Warriors.
Oh, man. Well, there you go, folks. You got it. Listen. Again, just throw this out there to you guys. The Cleveland Indiana's series jumps off this weekend. Sunday, May the 4th be with you. Listen, my dog and I, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Agee and Gates Hoop Dreams NBA update. Check out our podcast. Give us a follow and let us know what topics you like us to dive into. Check out our latest release with Sean Williams, co-founder of Social Studies Community Academy, where we're discussing how their organization is teaching the sneaker business and culture. And not only that, how they are helping people break into the sneaker industry. You need to tap in and check that one out. Until next time, Hoop Dreams fans, we'll see you when we see you.
Hey, and remember to subscribe and go to Slam Magazine and grab them Hoop Dream 30th anniversary tees. www.slamonline.com and go grab you a few of them Hoop Dream tees, man. I'll let you boy.